G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video we're going to be going through the team options, I guess we'll say, to beat the physical Super Saiyan Trunks and Goten EZA. So the EZA is going to be dropping, as you can see here, 6:30 for my time, which means that it will be 17 and a half hours after I schedule this video. So not too far away. Obviously a lot of people will be looking forward to this one to be able to get those 30 stones, but Goten and Trunks do look super good as well. So as you can see here, shout out to to Dokkan Info. They've got the weakness up, and it is the Artificial Lifeforms category. So not the craziest big category, but clearly makes sense when they are going up against Bio Broly. As we scroll through here, you can see Super really battles, and yeah, that pretty much just continues. Ideally, you just want to be using extreme class team, and that'll help you to get the most boost here. So yeah, extreme class, artificial life forms. So now what we'll do is look at the artificial life forms category. So as you can see, we've got two main leader options here. We've either got the STR Gamma 1 or the Tech Boo. So out of those two, as I said, I would more lean towards using an extreme team, so Boo would probably be my leader option. And then if you do have him, Cell Max could be run as a secondary leader as well, and that would definitely work. Cell Max will perform really well here. So first we'll look at the LR options, and then we'll move into the TURs. So starting off at Extreme AGL, either of these guys would work pretty well. The thing with the Super Baby 2, if we scroll down here, is, yeah, you can see you get the crit chance for when going up against a pure or hybrid Saiyan, so he would have that active here, so that would really help you boost up the damage that you are able to perform. In terms of extreme tech, not really much to work with there. You would have type disadvantage and the damage reduction against them, but if you did want to run the Gammas, I guess you could make that work because they do have that good old support buff that they can provide. Again, these two type disadvantage probably make them a bit irrelevant in this one here. Cell Max will be the best option in the game for this one. Just with his type advantage, the amount of crazy damage that he can do, he should absolutely wash this EZA here. So Metal Cooler, I guess that's a revive option for you, but he's not really great. Buhan / Boo Tanks will be super good. He's got that ability to sit in slot 1, perform multiple supers, just tick plus the healing with other margin Boo units, and then physical cells just a bit of a nothing as well. So if you were going with the super style team, the AGL Gamma 1 would be another option that you'd want to run there for the linking power with the STR Gamma 1. STR Gamma 1 would really be carrying the load on that team with the type advantage, so bringing him to link up would definitely be really effective there. Extreme AGL, I guess you got 13 here, so he will have the Big Bad Bosses link, so that could be handy if you're bringing someone like Cell Max, but other than that, you got the baby Janemba, who would be pretty handy, I guess, with the dodging capabilities if you were looking for a final unit to fill out the team. Also, I guess you got AGL Cell if you were running a cell-based team, or you actually, because whoops, I didn't mean to do that. But if we look at you, aren't you? Yeah, you're a 3 key 30% support to artificial life forms, so you could be a pretty good option there as well, I guess, as a support class unit to fill out the team. Then we move into Tech. So you can see Super Tech's got Mr. Boo, the dominant defensive force in an event like this where he's got category advantage and he is going to have the damage reduction. He will be untouchable, and he does have that double orb changing as well, so he'd be a great unit to bring here. You got the Tech Evil Boo. If you're bringing a heavy Boo team, he's going to be great with his ability to dodge and crit. Looking through, you just EZA'd, you're an extreme class support, so again, could be a handy-ish unit to bring if you're battling. Then you've got the Tech Boo as well, so I would recommend running him as your leader here. Got Bio Broly, who is EZAing, but I'm not sure when. Like, you probably do his EZA after you get this one done because you'll want the stones. In TURs, you've got a leader option in Boo if you're running the full Boo team, but other than that, that's a bit of a write-off there. STR TURs, as we mentioned, we've got Gamma 1. You've got 17 and 18. I guess if you were forced into running a bit more of an Android Saga-focused team, they could certainly work. Then the rest of those here, like Kid Buu, I guess he's going to have type advantage and can fit in with the team, but you got the physical Kid Buu there, so you'd be running him instead ideally. And then we've got two solid options here. So we've got the STR Super Buu. He will have type advantage and will just link up nicely, so he'll be able to perform pretty well in here. And then we've got the STR Fat Buu. So yeah, he is going to work on the team because he does share a different name to the Tech Exchange Buu, which is good. And you could also run the Int Buu. Actually, no, I think you're... Are you... Yeah, you're Boo good as well. So you have to choose between one of those two. So this guy, he's going to provide the orb changing if he's on the full Boo Saga rotation. He gets the damage reduction as well. I think he'll be awesome for this EZA here. And then for the physical side, yeah, I guess if you don't have LR Boo tanks, you've got the TUR version that got an EZA. He's pretty solid. And then Kid Buu, if you've got him, he's going to be a must run with his huge support, as well as being a big bad boss's unit. So if you've got Cell Max or whether you run him as a friend, if you can get those two on rotation, they're going to perform really, really well. So what we'll do now is we'll switch across to in-game and I'll show you the team that I'm going to be running. So here we are in game, and I probably made it pretty obvious with a lot of the options that I really did discuss throughout the category of who I was going to be running. So as I said, Tech Buu is going to be the best leader here. He provides that 3 key 170 leader skill, which is a big enough buff, and then yeah, he just doesn't really need much. A lot of these Buu units do link up so well, so he's just going to be easily maxed out at key and can do good damage while having damage reduction as well. So then we get into our STR options here. As I said, if you've got Cell Max, he's going to be the first unit that you do put on the team. Just the insane volume of damage that he's able to do. He's got the awesome defensive numbers. As you can see here on a full Artificial Lifeforms team, he gets the extra defense and damage reduction. So he's going to be untouchable in this. Then we've got the STR Good Buu. We'll click across to here. You can see we've got the STR orbs, orb changing. You can launch the additional super attack with 5 or more key sphere obtained, and then get that damage reduction, additional damage reduction per STR key sphere obtained, starting from the 4th turn. Yeah, this guy will be able to cook in this EZA. Then you've got the AGL Super Buu. You could easily bring the... we've got the STR. You could easily bring the AGL. He'd be able to deal some really solid damage as well. I think he's just a really basic unit, but just easy type advantage damage with that one there. A second last option that I've got here is the physical Buu tanks. So as I mentioned, he works really well in slot 1 because he has that medium chance to dodge, great chance of guarding, and I think it is on his... Where is it? Yeah, there it is. For the first turn, he does have guaranteed guard as well. So he's got the healing at the end of his passive. Just really, really good option to bring here because, yeah, with type advantage, with category advantage, sorry, he should dominate. And then we fill out the team with physical Kid Buu. So as I mentioned, he's pretty much a must run on this team. If you do have him, you can see we've got the key, the attack and defense support. Like, the extreme support that we can provide is absolutely insane here. If we're able to get him next to one of the Cell Maxes, Cell Max will just wipe the floor, and then I'll be running a Cell Max friend as well. So a little bit less, we're losing 20% on our leader skill, but as I said, the damage that Cell Max is going to be able to force out there is just going to far outweigh that 20% of extra stats there. So that's my team. Let me know what team you're going to be running down below. Hopefully we can make light work of this EZA and get you guys those stones. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.